Hello, and welcome to English Pod. Today, I have a chilling mystery for you, one that will make you question everything you know about trust, friendship, and fear. This story, although fictional, is inspired by real-life mysteries and the lingering shadows they leave behind. So sit back, turn down the lights, and join me as we uncover the mystery of Willow Lake. Our story begins in a small town nestled beside Willow Lake, where a local resident named Emily Taylor went missing one rainy night. As we explore the details of her life, the clues she left behind, and the eerie coincidences that followed, remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that feel the most real. Emily Taylor was 29, a kind-hearted and adventurous soul. She had recently returned to her hometown near Willow Lake after traveling abroad for work. She loved the quiet beauty of the lake and was often seen there, taking early morning walks or sketching on the shore. But Emily's life wasn't as peaceful as it seemed. She'd been going through a difficult breakup and confided in friends that she felt watched in recent weeks. Friends dismissed it as stress, but Emily felt unsettled, as if someone was following her every move. Her parents were worried but tried to reassure her, thinking it was just her imagination. On the night of October 15th, a storm hit the town, bringing thunder and lightning that lit up the entire lake. Emily left her house around 9 p.m., telling her mother she needed some air to clear her mind. She was seen by a neighbor, Mrs. Robinson, who waved to her from her window as Emily walked down the path toward the lake. Emily never returned that night. The next morning, when her family realized she hadn't come home, they reported her missing. The last person to see her, Mrs. Robinson, remembered seeing someone else near the lake just after Emily had passed. A shadowy figure in a raincoat, moving in the same direction as Emily. The police quickly launched a search around Willow Lake, fearing she might have fallen into the water. Divers combed the lake, but nothing surfaced. Emily's friends and family were interviewed, with everyone describing her as happy and optimistic despite her recent breakup. But one detail stood out. Emily's best friend, Sarah, recalled Emily mentioning a man she'd seen around the lake, someone who made her feel uncomfortable. Days later, investigators discovered a small sketchbook by the water's edge. It was Emily's, soaked, but still readable. On one page, she'd drawn a detailed sketch of the lake, and near the center was a figure in the distance, standing alone. The drawing sent chills down the spine of everyone who saw it, as if she had captured a moment of her fear. The police began to suspect foul play and started looking into Emily's past, trying to identify the person in her sketch. A closer look revealed something strange. In the corner of each page was the same symbol, a small triangle with a line through it. No one understood its significance, but it led them to explore the town's history and local legends. The town had long whispered about Willow Lake, with some claiming it was cursed. Years ago, a young girl had gone missing, and locals swore her spirit still lingered. The police couldn't ignore these stories, especially when they discovered that Emily's mother had grown up hearing similar legends about the lake. Could this be a pattern? Had something dark and unexplainable taken Emily? Or was it simply a coincidence that these stories resurfaced every few decades? The townspeople were divided, with some fearing the lake and others blaming someone in their midst. As the investigation progressed, attention turned to a man named Marcus Lane, who had recently moved to the town and had no family or friends. Marcus was known for being reclusive, often seen wandering near the lake late at night. When police questioned him, he offered no alibi and seemed strangely detached, claiming he'd seen the lake take people before. This statement made him the prime suspect, and people in the town began avoiding him. But despite their efforts, police couldn't link him to Emily's disappearance, and without concrete evidence, Marcus was eventually released. Months passed, and the case grew cold. Then one quiet night, a hiker stumbled upon a necklace in the woods near the lake, a necklace that belonged to Emily. It was tangled around a branch in a way that seemed intentional, almost like a message. The discovery reignited the investigation, but nothing more was found. To this day, the necklace is the last physical link to Emily, a piece of her left behind in a place where the truth may forever be hidden. Some say she's still there, a presence felt in the eerie silence of Willow Lake. Thank you for joining us in unraveling the mystery of Willow Lake and the haunting disappearance of Emily Taylor. Although this story is fictional, it's inspired by the lingering mysteries that surround us and the stories that never quite leave us. Join us next time for another chilling tale. Until then, keep questioning the shadows and the secrets hidden in the silence.